What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Blitzball Champ Gaming. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ, Jason Ingram. Good to be back on here. Hey, Jimmy Claymore, back once again. So, wanted to do part 2 of my anime collection. Of course, part 1 focused on the titles that I own from A to G. So tonight, we're going to focus on the titles that I have from H to P. So from H to P for tonight's stream. So, yeah, let's actually get started. I already have all my titles out on my bed. So let's get started with the letter H. So let's go through the letter H. It's a decent handful that I have for the letter H. So let's bring them over. Okay. So first, I want to start off with a series that, shout out to my good friend Heartbreaker Leo, aka D Fuji, introduced me to this series, which is actually quite funny, and it's one I definitely recommend. And I have to revisit this again because it's been a while since I saw this all the way through. But it's Haven't You Heard? I'm Sakamoto, and here's the limited edition, which I believe might be out of print. I got this off of therightstuff.com. I know this was on clearance for a bit, but I don't know if it's out of print now. But yeah, it's a Blu-ray DVD combo, and yeah, so just kind of an idea of what it comes with. Pretty much extras box, the Sakamoto survival guide, thought was pretty cool. Came with the soundtrack as well, and yeah. DVD version, Blu-ray version. But yeah, it's a very hilarious anime. Definitely one. If you're into comedy anime, definitely would recommend Haven't You Heard? I'm Sakamoto. I want to say it's probably on Crunchyroll. I think it's on Crunchyroll. I'm not sure. Somebody has to correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is on Crunchyroll as well. If not, then it's probably on Hulu. Well, it's Sentai Filmworks, so it's probably on Crunchyroll. Maybe. I don't know. But 13 episodes, not a long anime, so you can pretty much breeze through it. Then I got the complete series of Hakuoki. So, Hakuoki, we got season 1. I really like the case art, but you got season 1. This is Demon of the Fleeting Blossom, so that's season 1. You got season 2, which is Record of the Jade Blood. That's season 2. Season 3, which is Dawn of the Shinsengumi. So really like this case art as well. And then you have 2 movies. You have Wild Dance of Kyoto, which this is the theatrical version. Wild Dance of Kyoto. And then you have the second movie, Warrior of the Spirit of the Blue Sky. And that's Hakuoki. I actually watched this on Hulu. This was how I originally watched this series. I just thought the art style was really cool. Definitely had, samurais and ninjas and stuff like that. So it definitely got my interest just from the original trailer. So I gave it a shot. It was pretty cool. I wouldn't say that it's better than Rurouni Kenshin, just my opinion, but it was still pretty cool. But season 1 is 12 episodes, season 2 is 10 episodes, 3 is 12 episodes as well. and then you have the two movies. So definitely, I would recommend Hakuoki. Definitely really cool. Another Studio Ghibli movie, definitely one of my favorites. Howl's Moving Castle. This the steelbook release. Saw this in the movie theater during Studio Ghibli Fest a couple of years ago. But yeah, Howl's Moving Castle definitely was one that I enjoyed a lot. Next up, you have Hajime no Ippo. So there's a couple of these, including two movies. So you have Hajime no Ippo. This is collection number 1. Then you have collection number 2. Then you have collection number 3 plus the OVA and a special episode. So I thought this was really cool. And then the two movies, I mean, even though the movies don't start with an H, I mean, they're part of Hajime no Ippo, so that's why I have them together. But Tomorrow Joe, and then you have Tomorrow Joe number 2. But yes, I have them paired up with Hajime no Ippo. So Hajime no Ippo, shout out to Joseph Vasquez. He was who originally told me about Hajime no Ippo, and it's apparently, from what I've been told, it's a pretty big manga. Like I said, it's a boxing anime, but I've been told that the manga is pretty big. So he told me about Hajime no Ippo, and then just came to find out it wasn't but maybe like a year or two ago, I think 2 years, that they started to release this on Blu-ray. So I was like, oh snap. So I figured I'd check it out. He highly recommended it to me, so I figured might as well check it out. But yeah, you have all these on Blu-ray. Tomorrow Joe number 1 is actually a Blu-ray DVD combo. So this one's actually a Blu-ray DVD combo. But the other ones I have here are pretty much the Blu-ray versions. But yeah, Hajime no Ippo. You want an action boxing anime? Definitely check it out. And that is all that I have for the H's. So let me actually put these up. So that's all the H's. I have a special tote that I keep a lot of these in, because I have to keep them somewhat organized and I'm running out of space. Okay, so that's H. Let's go to I. Okay, for I. Now, I mean, this is mainly an animated musical, but it's from a band that I really, really enjoy. And that is Interstellar 5555. The story of the secret star system. Of course, the music is provided by Daft Punk. I originally came across this. So this was showed on Toonami a long time ago. They actually showed the first 4 parts of this. And they also showed a couple of music videos of the Gorillaz as well. But pretty much this animated movie, animated musical, goes through each of Daft Punk's songs from their album Discovery. So really, really good album. Definitely seeing this was what got me introduced to Daft Punk, and ever since then I've been a fan. But yeah, Discovery I feel like is one of their best albums. Homework was pretty decent as well, but Discovery definitely was where it's at. Human After All was good too, but definitely, if you like Daft Punk, I would say probably every Daft Punk fan has the Discovery album. But definitely enjoy this. I'd have to look back at this again just for the heck of it, but yeah, this is such a good animated musical, and I'm not really that big into musicals. That's the weird thing about it. I'm not that big into musicals, so. But this one's the exception, definitely the exception. And then next up, to conclude the letter I, it's an anime that's very famous, that definitely got into for a good bit through Toonami, and was also on Adult Swim as well. But that is the complete series of Inuyasha. That's right. So let's see. There's 6 Blu-rays of the TV series. You got number 1 has Inuyasha and Kagome on there. And I still need to finish this series. I never did finish it. I got about middle of the way. But number 2, I know that's Naraku. I think that's Kikyo, or no? Yeah, I don't remember who that is. I know that's Naraku. I don't remember who that is. That just goes to show I need to revisit this. This is number 3. It's got Sesshomaru on there. Number 4, Inuyasha. I don't know who those other 2 characters are. Number 5. And then number 6. Miroku and Sango. Oh, thank you, Princess Fluff. Thank you. Yeah, I still gotta go back and actually finish Inuyasha. It's been so long, but I have to actually go back through Inuyasha. But there is more, because not only do I have the TV series, but also have the movie collection. That's right. Inuyasha, the movie, the complete collection. And this features, I believe it's 4... Yeah, 4 movies. 4 movies. Which I believe all 4 movies are on Netflix. If I remember correctly. I think all 4 movies are on Netflix. But definitely had to get this on Blu-ray. 2-disc set. And there's also one more. There's one more that I have. And that's the complete series of Inuyasha, the Final Act. Which I don't know if they ever showed this on Toonami. I know they did the original Inuyasha, but I don't know if they ever showed this on there. So somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But I remember first seeing the trailer for Inuyasha, and I was like, this looks kind of interesting. This looks pretty action-packed. You know, main character's a half-demon, and you had Kagome and Shippo and Sesshomaru. A lot of interesting characters, that's for sure. So definitely Inuyasha, I gotta go back through and revisit. But it's such a well-known, popular anime. Like I said, I don't know anybody that I've met that's ever dissed Inuyasha. So definitely good to see how well Inuyasha is spoken for. But yeah, and then they got a half-demon princess continuation of the series going on right now. I think it's sort of kind of a spin-off, but still has some of the folks from Inuyasha. I haven't started that yet because I do want to finish and get through this. But yeah, that's currently going on as we speak. But definitely highly recommend Inuyasha. It's great. Okay, let's go to the K's. That's all I have for I. Let's go to the K. So I don't have a lot for the letter K. Just a couple of things. First up, classic Studio Ghibli movie, one of my favorites. Also seen this in the movie theater. Kiki's Delivery Service. This was definitely one I fell in love with rather quick. And definitely, if you're new to Studio Ghibli movies, to Miyazaki movies, this is a good one to start with. This is a really good one. Either this or My Neighbor Totoro, but this is a really good one to start with. So, Kiki's Delivery Service. I see a lot of cosplay for this as well. Every anime convention I've gone to, there's always been Kiki cosplay. Like, every single time. Like, so this is a very, very well-known movie. Love Kiki's Delivery Service. Quite a treat. Got to see this in the movie theater. Love it. And I'm glad that they did a steelbook release of this. Next up, now, if y'all know me by now, y'all know I am a big fan of Shinichiro Watanabe. Of course, he is the director of my all-time favorite anime, Cowboy Bebop. He also did another awesome music-related anime. Because, you know, music was a big thing. I mean, you could definitely tell from what he did with Cowboy Bebop and also with Samurai Champloo. But there's another one with a big focus on jazz as well. And that is Kids on the Slope. And as you can see right there, I actually was able to get this autographed by Shinichiro Watanabe himself. Because I met him twice. I met him twice before. But yeah, Kids on the Slope. Anime that focuses on jazz music. Really, really great anime. Only 12 episodes, so not a very long one, but definitely the music is excellent. And like I said, it features Shinichiro Watanabe and Yoko Kanno as well. Yoko Kanno, a very well-known, famous composer for all sorts of different anime, all sorts of different projects. Yoko Kanno is pretty much a legend. Shinichiro Watanabe is a legend as well. But you want an anime with great music. If you love jazz, if you are a huge jazz fan, definitely check out Kids on the Slope. I originally watched this anime on Hulu. This was on Hulu. That's where I watched this at. But I loved it. I enjoyed it. When I heard that Shinichiro Watanabe was a director, I had to check it out, and I was not disappointed. So I definitely vouch for Kids on the Slope. You love jazz, you gotta check it out. And then finally for the K's, this was a very, very, very action-packed anime with a big focus on martial arts. And when I first heard about this, I was sold immediately without even looking at a trailer or anything like that. I was sold. So I had to check this out. This was another one that I watched all the way through on Hulu. And I'm just so happy that they finally brought this anime to Blu-ray. I've been waiting a long time for them to bring this anime to Blu-ray. And that is Kenichi, the Mightiest Disciple. You got the complete first season here. And you got the complete second season here. I mean, just an excellent, excellent martial arts anime that I enjoyed from start to finish. A lot of different styles represented. A lot of different martial arts masters. And like I said, I was so pumped when they finally brought this to Blu-ray. This was like one of my biggest wishes when it came to anime, and sure enough, they finally brought this complete series to Blu-ray. So, very, very proud of owning this. This is another one I have to revisit. I have watched this all the way through on Hulu, but it's one I definitely need to visit, mainly because of the action, and it's martial arts. It's focused on martial arts, so it's a win-win for me. But if you love martial arts, definitely this is a go-to anime to check out. highly, highly recommend it. Kenichi and the Mightiest Disciple. Kenichi, the Mightiest Disciple. 2 seasons, 50 episodes total. To be specific, 50 episodes total. Okay, that is all for K. Let's go to the L's. So, only have a couple of L's. So, to start off, this was an anime I learned about. Shout out to a good friend of mine, DJ, aka Highlight Tonight. He's a big fan of this anime, and I will say this: if you like Sword Art Online or Rising of the Shield Hero, I think you'll most likely like this one. I still need to go through it, but I've heard a lot of great things, and I really like the animation and trailers that I saw for this. Log Horizon. So Log Horizon, this is season 1 and 2, and then they did another release. This is Log Horizon Destruction of the Round Table. So this is the 3rd season. This is technically the 3rd season, but I really love the art style from this anime. But like I said, it has sort of a similar premise to how Rising of the Shield Hero and Sword Art Online works. So I think if you're fans of those 2 anime, you would love this. This is part of the Isekai series, so definitely check this out. But really neat. But yeah, this is seasons 1 and 2, season 3. So definitely check those out. I need to myself. Hey, VF Numbers, welcome. Good to see you. Hope work's going well for you. Now, I know this next one technically in America has a different name, but I'm going by the original name, which starts with an L. And that would be Legendary Samurai Troopers. Legendary Armor Samurai Troopers, which of course in America it's Ronan Warriors. So got this on Blu-ray. I actually have the complete series on both Blu-ray as well as DVD. So only 39 episodes. I was kind of surprised. I thought there were a lot more, but only 39 episodes. But yeah, I got that. And this is actually the series and the OVA on Blu-ray. But I do also have the series on DVD as well as the OVA on DVD. Because actually these released on DVD first. And then later on they got their act together and released this on Blu-ray. So yes, Ronan Warriors. Your first anime. Ooh, that's a good first anime. Have you seen Whisper of the Heart, Joe Valesco? Yes, I have. I actually got to see that in the theater. Got to see it in the theater. But yeah, Ronan Warriors I used to watch a lot after school. Definitely remember watching this. And then, they also had it on Toonami as well. But I was first introduced to this on the weekdays, long time ago as a kid, on TV after school. And I remember the action figures, the armor action figures, man, they're hard to find now. They're definitely hard to find, and, it was just really cool because there were so many. And, definitely, you could tell that it's an old anime, but definitely very action-packed. And I really liked how each of the fighters transformed into their armor. and it was just really cool. And the opening and ending music was actually good too. But yeah, Ronan Warriors, definitely a classic. But the Japanese name is Legendary Armor Samurai Troopers. So a little bit of info there for you. It was like weekends and Sunday mornings. They had it on weekends and Sunday mornings? Really? Interesting. I didn't know that they also had it on weekends and Sunday mornings. Nice. That's what's up. Ronan Warriors. Wait with fear. Armor of Wildfire. Dalji. I had to do it. I had to do it. But that takes care of the L's for me. Okay. Now, the M's, which I have a lot of, but I'm gonna get to the small portion before I get to the big portion, because you'll see why. You'll see why. But I have a lot of M's. So let's go to the M's. Vietnam says Anubis the enemy turned monk. Oh yeah, I remember Anubis. Anubis was pretty cool. I like the one that had the snake fang strike. He was one of my favorites, but I forgot what his name was. The one that did the snake fang strike. Okay. Well, actually, wait a minute. Wait. I got too many. This was actually the P's. Okay. So first part of the M's. I guess this one's not really an anime. I mean, it's more so a video game, but I just happen to have it there with me. But Metal Gear Saga Volume 1, I mean, starts with an M. It's not really an anime, but I figured, might as well have it there. That's all I can really say about this one. This next one, this was done from the same folks that did One Punch Man. You probably can guess what it is. It is Mob Psycho 100. Season 1, Season 2, and not only that, they did announce that there will be a Season 3. That's right. There will be a Season 3 of Mob Psycho 100. Personally, I like Season 1 a little more than Season 2, but definitely a great anime. Like I said, if you love One Punch Man, if you love that art style, you'll love this as well. It's from the same folks. But yeah, Mob Psycho 100. I like the opening theme for the first season. It's one of my favorites. But yeah, very action-packed, also pretty funny anime. But yeah, definitely check it out. And like I said, definitely looking forward to when Season 3 comes out. So, Mob Psycho 100. Definitely check this out. And I love the box art. This is some really great box art. But yeah, both of these Blu-ray DVD combos. So, hey. If I remember correctly, I think I originally watched Mob Psycho 100 on Crunchyroll. Yeah, Crunchyroll. This next one was a really unique anime. I don't think it's one a lot of people know about, but I thought it was a very unique anime with a very interesting art style. And that is Moribito, Guardian of the Spirit. Got the complete collection of that. Actually, my good friend Omar, shout out to him, originally told me about Moribito. 26 episodes, and it's got a good amount of action and story. and drama. You know, it's a good balance. It's a pretty decent balance. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed it for what it was, and I like the art style. It was very cool, very fitting for this anime. But definitely check it out. Moribito, Guardian of the Spirit. Definitely vouch for it. I originally watched this on Hulu. Originally watched this on Hulu. But yeah, it was good. It was definitely really good. Next up, another Studio Ghibli movie. Another one of the firsts that I've seen, and I have actually mentioned it a couple of times, but My Neighbor Totoro. Another great Miyazaki film. Another one, you know, for those that have never seen a Miyazaki film, definitely this is a good one to start off with as well. And, you know, when it comes to anime cons or just anything anime related, you know, 9 times out of 10, I always come across something Totoro. Somewhere, somehow, I just always come across Totoro somewhere. So, and I think they got a shop, an anime shop somewhere. I don't know if it's here in the States or in Japan, that's shaped like a Totoro or something like that. But very iconic movie, very well known in the vault of Studio Ghibli Miyazaki movies. Definitely really, really good movie. My Neighbor Totoro. Check it out. It's good. It's real good. This next one, personally, I know some folks didn't like this one. I saw it in the theater. I thought it was good. I liked it for what it was. So, I don't know. Maybe y'all feel the same way or maybe feel different. Let me know. Mary and the Witch's Flower. I thought it was good. I actually thought it was really good. But, yeah, saw this in the theater when it came out. I thought it was pretty neat. Definitely thought it was pretty neat. It definitely kind of gave me that Spirited Away, Secret World of Arrietty type of feel to it in a way. But, definitely liked it. So, I know some people didn't like it. I thought it was cool. I would recommend it personally. VF Number says, I couldn't get into Studio Ghibli movies. Really? Wow, that's a bummer. Not even one? Oh, man. Do you think it's because they're so old or just, you know, not enough action?